Welcome back to the deep dive. So today we're looking at something really strange. It's an online retailer called NxModels.
Right, and they sell these miniature metal gun replicas.
Exactly. And they have this huge customer base. We're talking 300,000 people. But here's the thing. They're getting praised for jaw-dropping quality on one hand.
And on the other, they're being flagged by security algorithms as a high-risk scam operation.
Yeah.
Well, it just doesn't add up.
Two completely opposite stories. So our mission today is to figure out what's really going on. How can both of these things be true at the same time?
Where does the truth live?
Okay, let's unpack this. I think we have to start with the product itself, the quality that gets people hooked in the first place.
Yeah, and we're not talking about, cheap plastic novelties here. These things are heavy.
Like over a pound, right?
Over a pound, usually 34 or 12 scale,
Okay.
and the realism is it's intense. They fully disassemble, you can cycle the magazine, they even eject these tiny little shells.
Wow. And the customers, they definitely see that. We're looking at Trustpilot, and it's a pretty respectable 3.8 stars across, almost 240 reviews.
And they specifically call out the competition.
They do. I saw that. They say NxModels completely destroys companies like Goat Guns, even down to the details, like including 6 dummy rounds instead of 3.
Someone even said the unboxing experience feels like opening a luxury case, which, brings us to the price.
Ah, the pricing. This is where it starts to get weird.
It really is. So their 34 scale 1911 model, for example, is $90.
Okay, which is a 50% markup over a similar $60 model you'd find elsewhere. So why pay more?
Well, because it's not actually a similar model. NxModels is sourcing from these really legitimate high-end manufacturers, a company called Alloy Army, for instance.
And those exact same replicas, if you buy them from other distributors.
They can cost $200, sometimes more. So what NxModels is doing is selling an ultra-premium item for like half the typical market price.
Okay, so that's the hook. You think you're getting an incredible deal.
An amazing deal. But that perceived value is exactly what leads us to the other side of the story.
The scam warnings.
Yeah. We're talking multiple scam advisory sites giving them ratings of like 5 or 8 out of 100. Just terrible scores.
And what are the algorithms picking up on?
High-risk activity. Things related to, suspicious payment methods, phishing flags.
Yeah.
One analysis just flat out labeled the shop as fraudulent.
But our sources confirm it's not a scam in that classic sense, right? They don't just take your money and run.
No, not at all. They sell real products. The quality is real. The core problem here is, they're shipping. Their entire logistics infrastructure is, to put it mildly, criminally chaotic.
Likely because it's all coming from overseas.
That's the running theory.
Yeah.
And the variability is it's wild. You might get your order in 8 days or 6 to 8 months.
Wow. And I'm guessing customer service is the same story.
It's the same lottery. You might get an instant reply or you could get completely ghosted.
So buying from them is literally a gamble. Can you walk us through a couple of those customer stories?
Absolutely. We found some that just perfectly capture this. On one hand, you have a customer who waited 8 months for their AK model.
8 months?
But they actually praised the support team because they kept in communication through the whole delay. It's like a case study in rewarding low expectations.
Just getting a reply was a win for them.
Exactly. And then you contrast that with another customer who requested a refund after 3 months of total radio silence and was immediately sent in the abyss.
Just ghosted.
Completely. Zero response.
So the company isn't committing fraud, it's just running an e-commerce operation with staggering gaps. You're essentially betting your $90 on whether your order lands in the functional 50% of their system.
That's a perfect way to put it. When the item arrives, the quality is impressive, but the business itself is just a black box of uncertainty.
It's a high-risk, high-reward model in its purest form.
And that leaves a really important question for you, the listener. It forces you to ask, what is the true cost of value today?
Right.
Is a 50% discount on a premium item really worth an 8-month potential delay in getting ghosted by support?
Right.
Or have we just become so accustomed to instant gratification that a model like this is ultimately doomed to collapse?